So I'm going to show you first and foremost my recommended approach on this one, which is just going right into Desmos. So let's do so. If we have any previous information there from a past question, we'll go to the gear icon, delete all, and then let's go ahead and type this in. So we see negative 10x minus 3. For greater than or equal to, I'm sure there's a shortcut key that I could learn for Desmos and probably real fancy and cool. But if it's not just less than or just greater than, I like to go in here, just click that and then move on. And then we're trying to find the solution. Well, we can see here that it's everything to the left of, so everything less than this decimal, which is not going to turn into a nice fraction if I just type it in here. And actually I can show you that. So let's go to this value. We'll go ahead and export it so we can see it. And if I type in negative 0.38889, no good. So we know it should be less than or equal to. And at least from there, I can say, okay, anything that's greater than or equal to, I could eliminate, which is just this one. But now I can also actually use the fact that, as I've mentioned in a previous question, if we understand that this is a value, ignore the negative for a moment, but the fact that it's 0.3 blah, 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 that's smaller than 1. That's consistent with a proper fraction where the denominator is the larger part and the numerator smaller. It's not consistent with an improper fraction, which is greater than 1. Sorry, that's a less than symbol. So because of the fact that we know that our answer is smaller than 1, we could eliminate any improper fractions, which is option B. And then now we've narrowed it down. So at this point, I would just type in, okay, 7/18. Hey, that's actually what we're looking for, versus 1/18, not so much. So the correct answer is A. However, I do think that there is something of value to see what happens if you do this one by hand. So let's go ahead and get x's to the left side, numbers to the right. And when we do so by subtracting 8x over, we get negative 18x is greater than or equal to, and I'm going to go ahead and add this 3 to the right side while we're at it to make it a little bit quicker. Now, here's the part that a lot of students make a mistake on. When you multiply or divide by a negative, it causes the inequality symbol to flip, which a lot of people will forget about. Now, I am surprised that they didn't show x is greater than or equal to. Actually, they did. That's what probably most people incorrectly choose. So that's why it is good to use Desmos instead. However, it is also good to know this rule of multiplying or dividing by a negative makes the inequality symbol flip, making the correct answer A.